Hey Adam, it's Scott here. Shooting this quick video, kind of showing you what I would do for any referrals that you send me. And just wanted to go through the main points. And I'm using somebody else just because I couldn't find your website. And if you don't have a website, that's fine too. Usually I ask for some feedback and just wanted to show you these educational purposes. So this is, Premier Remodeling. I just did a Google search of remodel contractors Layton, and they were the number 1 competitors. If you look at their website, get started, discover our process. They don't really have a click to call up top, which I would recommend, but some people won't do that. And then looking at their website, they have a decent amount of content on here. Like, oh, that click to call works, but it should have been up top. They have a decent amount of content, but one reason I say you want to have content on your website is because Google loves to see content. They want to see 1,500 to 2,000 words on your homepage. And throughout that content, you want to be found for buyer intent keywords. Create your own unique Layton, prepare your home remodeling, none of that. So, usually it's Layton and, home remodeling. That would be a buyer intent keyword because it has a location and a service. The other thing that these guys can do is if they save all their images and photos correctly, instead of it saying Premier Remodeling logo, it could say a buyer intent keyword there, and it would count as content because that is embedded behind the photo for you. And then we go into a tool I use called Ahrefs. This will give me their analytics and show me where they're setting. This is what I would usually do for your website. Since you couldn't find it, I'm using theirs. The DR and UR is the strength and trust that Google has for your website. These are on a scale of 100, and you want these continuously moving up and balanced. These guys are doing okay. They're at 8 and 12, and that's due to their backlink and referring domains. And if you don't know what a backlink is, it's when one website links to another website via clickable button or text. It's kind of like an endorsement saying that your website's good. But you want to avoid the spammy backlinks and stay in your industry and also near your location. It looks like they're being indexed for 334 keywords and they're getting about 85 people to their website each and every month. That is kind of low based off of the search volume that is out there for it, but we'll go through that in a second. But by implementing the strategies I'm talking about, the DR, UR, and traffic should all be moving in an upwards motion. So if we look at some of the keywords that they're being indexed for, Premier Remodeling, there's 350 searches for them. They're getting 19 people because they're in the 5th position. Gun Room, I wouldn't really call, this is the first one I'd say buyer intent to a degree, but it's the state. Utah kitchen remodel. That's a good buyer intent keyword. There's 250 searches. They're getting 2 people to their website because they're on the 2nd page of Google in the 16th position. So those are the types of buyer intent keywords that I would recommend trying to rank for because there's quite a bit of traffic. And if you're in number 1, it's usually about 30%. Number 2 is about 20%, 15 to 20, and number 3 is about 10%. So even if they were ranking number 3, they should be getting 25 people to their website just off of that one keyword. So I did go look up in a Google search remodel contractors Layton, and what's weird is most of these guys are plumbing, which I think is funny. But there you do have your Google guaranteed services right up top, and then you guys have your local ads going on, and that's great if you wanted to generate business quickly. But being in the Google Business Profile is really where you want to be. And I know since you don't have a website, it's kind of hard to be there at the moment. But this is where a lot of people just stop because they click on the website button and call. To get there, it's really pretty simple and straightforward, but not easy. You want to be adding reviews constantly. You want to make sure that your business name, address, and phone number are the exact same all across the internet so you don't mislead Google. And then posting branded, geotagged, and geolocated photos weekly shows Google that you're growing your business organically and is really beneficial. And then adding citations, which is your business name, address, and phone number into things like Yellow Pages and Yelp is really helpful because Google is like a big popularity contest. And by giving out your information to as many people as possible, Google will start to trust you more. And that'll boost your sales not only in your local area, but in your surrounding areas as well. And then we do go down into the organics down here, and this is what I was saying. They're right here, this Premier Remodeling. And when you start to outrank your competitors by having more content with better buyer intent keywords, those authoritative backlinks and citations, this is kind of a little bit of the search volume that I found just for looking for Layton, Bountiful, Salt Lake, Ogden, and Utah, with just remodel in the name. Bathroom remodel Utah, there's 400 searches. Utah bathroom remodel, 400 searches. And, some of these have higher volume or higher KD. What I like to go after, 400 volume, 2 KD, that's really easy to rank for. Remodel Contractors Utah, 107 KD, those are good. Basement remodel Utah, there's 90 searches. And so when you start to outrank your competitors, a percentage of this total volume is going to start going to your website instead of your competitors. And then a percentage of the people going to your website will give you a call, and depending on your closing rate, will turn into a customer for you. So Adam, I hope this video is beneficial for you. If you wanted to look a little bit better, here's kind of the rest of the remodel, Contractor Salt Lake City, Ogden, that type of thing, home exterior. So just to give you a glimpse, but we'll talk soon. Have a great day.